Ladies and gentlemen, for the past few weeks, we've been having different guests. We've had politicians, sports,
singers,
people into sports, singers. We've had
theater artists.
Yes, theater artists. And today we're going to have actually another sport that actually everybody's also really into now, especially people like my mom. So we're going to have dancers tonight. And she said, ever since she was young, she'd always liked to be a dancer.
And she said, the Filipinos are the best dancers in the world.
So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are really happy to have with us, of course, let's start with the girl. We have Christine Hipe. Hello.
Hi, Christine.
Hello.
We have beside her David Stark.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, David.
And of course, Alvin Anson.
Oh. No, when he was coming in, people were like, "Di ba action star yan?"
Action star, yeah, that's how we started, actually.
Yeah. Well, I still do action movies. I still do a lot of action.
And you have actually a lot of international action movies, right?
Yes, in fact, we just finished a movie with Michael Madsen, the guy from Kill Bill, Sin City.
International movie?
Yes,
Where was it shot?
We all shot here.
All shot here.
And then I just finished the Italian film, got picked up by Buena Vista. Zombie films with Italian.
And you were the zombie,
You
I'm
were a
sure.
zombie.
I
Yeah.
eventually
No makeup
became a
needed.
zombie. Eventually became a zombie.
You did?
Yeah.
So how
But I
did
was
it
the last
No
guy who
makeup
became a zombie.
necessary.
No makeup.
Feel?
To be a zombie?
Yeah.
Yeah, normal. No acting
I
involved.
feel normal. Just be myself.
So how many international films have you done?
I've done two Japanese, Italian, Korean.
And
I'm in at the movie with Cesar Montano, The Great Raid. With
yes, I
Benjamin
saw
Bratt.
it. Yes.
Quite a few.
But
because
you play different roles because you have actually different nationalities.
yes,
Huh?
I'm like a mutt. Yes.
Okay, so
Like a
what?
mutt.
Your blood is mixed with.
My grandfather, my mom's side is half German, half American Indian, and my grandmother on my dad's side is Spanish and Chinese.
So when you say international films, do you get international rate for payment?
The Great Raid,
They
yeah,
pay dollars, right?
yes, we got paid. I got paid.
And
Unless
you
I
had to
paid.
audition for that.
Yes, with audition.
So what did you do?
No, I actually auditioned twice for the film, and then the third audition they called me for. I was shooting a local film in Romblon, so I said, yeah, maybe this is not the movie for me. 3 months later, they called me and said, hurry up, we're going to China, because that's where we shot it, in Shanghai Film Studio and Australia. And I said, wait, I thought the movie's over. No, you have to go. What happened was Joseph Fiennes was surfing in Australia, and
he cut his lip.
his lip split open.
Ooh, why?
Joseph Fiennes, they were surfing.
Surfing, it's such a dangerous sport.
Yes, so
Yeah.
the producer, Marty Katz and all those guys, they got kind of furious because there's 8 months in production. They cut somebody's scene, sent the scriptwriter back to LA, and added our scene with Connie Nielsen, the princess from Gladiator. So me, Bembel Rocco, and Res Cortez, and we all went to Shanghai, and with Romel Montano.
Okay, and you didn't have to audition for that. I mean,
When we
they
got-
called you.
Well, what happened was, there's on the audition tapes, they picked 3 guys. Me, Albert Martinez, and Tirso Cruz. But Tirso
Here's
Cruz,
the cruise, the pip.
Tirso Cruz, the kuya, the pip. The Tirso Cruz they both have soap operas. So they couldn't
leave.
They couldn't leave. So
Thank God they had soap operas.
thank God, the whole year I didn't want to have, I like TV, but I don't really like it much because you can't do movies. Because you're tied up with taping every week.
Yes,
So that whole year, I turned down a few soaps, and and that's how I got the thing.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
when God closes
That's what
a
it is.
window, He
He
opens the door.
opens, yes.
Divine
And how did
invitation.
you meet David and Christine?
Oh,
And how
I,
long
I
ago?
met them through porn site. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. MTRCB, MTRCB. No, Pinoy
David-
original
you know, David got
rendition
nervous.
nightly.
See, when you said that, David got nervous. I saw it in his face.
Like, how did you know?
No, Christine and Ruben, they were our official coach when we made the movie with Aga Mulak. If you guys remember, Bayarang Puso with Lorna
Yes,
Tolentino.
yes.
Was it a dancing movie?
Yes, we
Yes,
all
yes.
played DI, me, Aga, and her husband.
Yeah.
That's where they met.
You know, they
Peter.
should have that reissued and show it again.
Yeah,
I think they've been showing it.
On
So you
television.
met your husband
He's
Yeah.
one of the actors.
Yeah.
while on the set?
He, and you know what? That guy was so shy, doesn't know how to dance, but now he's a master salsa dancer.
Wow.
He teaches.
Okay, he was so shy and he didn't know how to dance. And then, you...
Well,
he had
we
a
had
crush
to
on you.
learn
Learn.
because my partner left for LA for good, and you know, like I don't want to sit down in a dance hall. I have to dance with someone, unless he agrees that I dance with everybody, like David. Right?
And you were
It's
going
okay,
out at that time.
They were
Uh-huh.
married? Married or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet
They
married.
just met.
And he had to learn how to dance to take your heart. Yeah?
Not
Away to
really.
your heart.
Actually, we already had, you know, like after having a daughter, he didn't take time to learn, maybe because my partner was still around. But when my partner left for LA, that was the time he was forced to learn.
Was he an easy student?
Yeah. Yeah, he has musicality. So
Right. That's
he's-
really
He's a martial
Yeah.
artist.
Okay.
You know,
Don't
I-
you think it's
No, sorry. I thought that timing was something everybody had.
Yes,
But-
innate. It's
yeah, innate. No,
Yeah.
actually, there are some people,
Rhythmic.
yeah, they
The
can't
rhythm.
even clap to the beat. And I'm like, oh,
You
I
know,
didn't
in
know that.
David's a musician.
This guy could explain that.
David is a graduate of a
But that can be
conservatory.
learned, right?
Yes.
Yeah, to have timing and...
I don't know. It's very challenging. I teach piano, and I had
Yes.
in New York. I had a.
David lived in New
six-
York for 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
But he's French.
Right.
Yeah.
Oui.
We.
I had a piano student, and she was 65 years old, and she had no sense of rhythm. I'm talking about like I was trying to just like do
Dude,
it.
because
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
she's 65.
No. I don't think she had it. I don't think she ever had it.
She's going, wow.
And her name is no.
Do you speak Tagalog?
Hindi.
Hindi.
Hey, you know she can access this online. They can access it like even in like United
Oh, the
States and
show?
other countries. Yeah, so don't say her name.
She doesn't know.
Don't say her
She
name.
doesn't know
Don't
that
say
she
her
didn't
name.
have
Maybe she's
timing.
55, and I just said 60.
Yeah.
But-
So
but it's-
anyway, so you were
but-
teaching her how to play.
And there's no
And-
way she would not follow the beats. So I was like, on the piano, it looks, it might be a little more confusing. So I said, let's just put a record. I just wanted to make sure. So I played rock music, very easy,
Yeah.
very easy stuff. And I'm like, all right. And she's like,
But don't you have that?
Oh.
The metronome.
Metronome.
Yeah, for the
metronome?
piano.
That was like probably our worst nightmare. Yeah.
What's that? So she never learned.
No, she never got it. So I don't know. I guess some people are. I know somebody else actually that works at GMA.
Yeah,
That's
okay, you know
terrible.
what? Tell us the name. It's
Want
a
a name
secret.
right now? Yeah.
No one else
Yeah.
knows.
So actually, you can
I'll
actually,
let you do that after.
you're born without, without beat, but you can actually learn. Like we have some students in Gymboree, when they're like 2 or 3, they take music lessons there, and then they actually have beat after. So I
Well,
never
3 years
really.
old. I think that after a certain age it's over. But I
Yeah.
think that from the beginning, if you
When you're young age, I think you can absorb
yeah,
more.
everybody's
Yeah.
a sponge when you're like 4 years old.
So your husband or your boyfriend or your admirer at
Husband.
that time, so he just had to learn,
Yes.
but he was interested.
Yeah, he was interested, but he was more into rock music.
Oh.
So ballroom or Latin was really not part of his, like his type of music. But he likes it. But now he loves that and salsa and tango Argentine.
At what age did you start dancing?
Well, this is my 30th year already.
Wow, David.
So
At what age
I'm
did
not
you start
saying
dancing?
out.
1
I've
year.
been dancing forever.
Forever.
I mean, not
No, but you know.
Salsa.
salsa 8 years old.
Alvin, how old did you start dancing?
Dancing wise, all Filipinos, they dance when you're young.
Yeah,
They-
you
they
started
force
to
you.
dance in show business. You started as
I
a
started
dancer.
dancing
it
at
was-
easy dancing and then
That
keep on
that was
dancing.
your way in showbiz, or you're already
Yes.
in showbiz and then they
No,
oh, they
How did
Uh,
they find out that you,
Can dance, yeah.
the brother of Tita Boots, Anson Rowan, knew how to dance?
Okay, I was, Gary's my cousin, Gary V. So I was in Manila Genesis.
Yes.
So they want to introduce me as a new artist, and they figured, so what, you want to sing? You want to dance? So I have to choose. So I'm more comfortable dancing. So at that time, with the maneuvers, the choreographer came from the States. So there's this new dance called Macarena. So they choreographed that. So I was the very first one to dance it at Vilma, and then Eat Bulaga, and then Macarena just became me.
Oh, how was that again?
Macarena.
Gotta
That's
do
the
it.
singing version.
Yeah. How about the small version?
The small version. Macarena.
He's a comedian too.
Yeah, I know. So you started that.
How about the
Actually,
big version?
Macarena. I'm sorry. The camera guys.
The camera
And I went off the frame, right?
Yung kami nahihirapan, yung maliit and yung malaki.
Yeah, like, not prepared for
Framing, not prepared.
that. Yeah.
So, and then you got into action movies.
And then, I was guesting one time in, so I had actually hosted, I was in GMA Super Show, then I did Slimmer's World, I was hosting that, I was guesting on soaps. And then Ronnie Ricketts, my good compare, saw me, I guess it in Helen Bella's show, Lovingly Yours. And he goes, and akala ko he was gonna beat me up. Ronnie Ricketts, a big action star. So I was like, I'm boy Phil, I'm holding, got shades, got my clothes. And I got to the set and he goes, you! And so, Ronnie, Ronnie, right? Mr. Ricketts, what's the fuck? I like your character, huh? You call me, man, I have a movie. Oh, see. So, people always tell you they'll call you, right?
And they
I'll
never
get you in
do.
the part, but they never do. But Ronnie Ricketts, one of those guys that when he says call you, he'll call you. So that's how I get
The man
a
of his
break.
word then.
Yeah. Not only that, he's on time. When he says be on the set by 7, you have to be set on 7.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good. He's
yeah, I
professional.
like that.
He's
Yeah.
very professional. He's there on 6. He'll call, and then when he says he'll grind you at 7:30 he's grinding you.
Yeah.
So did you think your dancing got you this?
I mean, what moves did he like in you?
How did you get casted? Based on your dancing?
No, it's my character, I guess.
I'm sorry, we didn't catch that. That's why we're
As
asking
you were
this
saying.
This is my character. Well, I guess Ronnie Ricketts wanted to have this new breed of bad guys that doesn't look like a
Bad guy.
like a really brusco, ugly look na gusto naman.
Tingin?
So,
Do people
So-
often, do you get the question like, are you gay? Because a lot of people, no.
No, I used to get that a
No,
lot.
because a lot of people assume that once you're a dancer, you must be gay. So
Yeah.
do you find
at
it?
the beginning of my career, yes.
Yes, and here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And remember I used to have long hair?
Oh,
Yeah.
long hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to have
As long
hair.
as yours, Christine?
You weren't into
Yeah,
hair,
but
and
this one.
You look like one of these models, Marcus Schenkenberg.
Right.
Oh.
Now's a good time to come out, you know.
Hindi po ako bakla. No.
Hilig ko.
But they asked because I studied dance in the States. I took
Oh, you
jazz. I
did.
took
Where?
jazz dance in
What
San
school?
Francisco. San Francisco.
It's like it's just a like a dance
no,
class or an
no.
art
It's,
thing.
well, it was an accident. I was looking for a PE class. Basketball was closed. Martial arts were closed. Even archery was closed. Right. So I was like, man, I need a PE unit, right? Because so I was walking in the arts department. And I hear this. What's that? So I picked to the room. It's African dance class.
Right.
Yeah. So there's this lady. Hey, little woman, hey, my little belly, So, and
I
then
can
was
do
like,
that too.
Yeah, they go, whoa. You go, oh, come in, my son, come in. So that's when it started. Then that's when I learned.
You never told us.
But were you interested in dancing?
Yeah, because my dad is a great dancer, Oscar Moreno. My dad's an actor too.
Yes.
He's very, very famous. He's known for his dancing.
So you started with the African dancing?
African, and then next thing you know, I went to jazz dancing because there's a lot of girls in there.
Well, at least that reason
Jazz,
brought
it's
you
a
there.
jazz,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good enough reason. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Do you want to go to the jazz?
Do you still have their numbers? That was like 50 years ago.
Ah.
49 lang.
49.
49.
49.5.
Okay, so what else? So you do jazz or you do all kinds? So,
I did African jazz, and then that's when I got into
Salsa.
ballroom. When I got the
Oh,
ballroom.
Not
And you were
immediately
also
salsa.
and you were also into ballroom?
Yeah, actually, I started with ballroom. I mean, of course, I started with ballet and jazz.
Yes.
But we lingered longer in ballroom.
Ballroom as in you would go
It's
and
mixed.
just do ballroom
Kasi
dancing?
ballroom,
or,
iba-iba eh. Ballroom, there's
or did you
there's
actually
salsa,
teach or
there's-
did you?
Yes, it taught.
Yeah, because it was not. I think it was popular by 1991,
Mhm.
and then Tito Ray Bautista opened his dance place called Tito's, and then we had
In Malate?
Faces. Yeah,
Yes.
we had Faces, and we had Mars, and there
That is
we had
disco
social
dancing.
dance.
Yeah.
Well, School of Dance, we more or less did jazz on in schools. But when you go social dancing, you do swing, cha cha
The
cha,
swing now, the swing before.
L.A. hustle. You call it
Hustle.
L.A.
The
hustle.
faces swing.
The faces
faces
swing.
swing, okay.
Yes. And that was the time that it was not dance sport yet. It became dance sport 1996. I remember that because we were the first competitors for dance sport, my partner and I.
Then
Yeah, we were groomed for that. 1995, we joined the first one here. It was held at the Shangri-La. And then they brought in Paul Bishop to adjudicate. But we were not versed with it yet. We didn't know the line of dance. We didn't know what dances to put there. The strict 5 dance, Latin and 5 dance standard. So we did about 6 dances, I guess, and well, we did okay.
And won everything.
Ruben won he placed 7th in the salsa.
Yeah, the first
World
World Salsa Championships in
Might be
Las
right now.
Vegas.
That's
My
good.
partner, it's amazing because he was here, and he came here for a vacation and then went back there and just rehearsed 2 weeks with another Filipina who is with the American Ballet Theater.
Yet they won.
Yeah.
So
Ruby Karen.
So it's not true that a lot of rehearsal times should be spent. Like, you think if you're good and you're good in 2 weeks, you can get it.
You know what's
can
amazing
win.
about the Pinoys? The ones that are working for television, the dancers, they're used to 1-day rehearsals.
Yep.
And yeah,
Yeah.
you rehearse now
You
and
rehearse.
you
You dance
do that dance
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yes,
So it's very
Di ba
training.
nag-guess ka sa easy
Yeah.
dancing, keep on
Yeah.
dancing, right? So
One-
we rehearse and then we shoot.
And then
Ruben
yeah.
is the one partnering with Charlene Gonzalez. That's Ruben, the
Yeah.
bald guy with the
Yeah, it looks like a
he's
Japanese.
a Japanese.
Oh.
He moved to the States after Keep on Dancing closed down.
And what's your background from dancing? Why are you smiling?
Now I'm smiling because I went into salsa for the girls as well.
So you're not gay?
No, let's make this clear. Thank you.
But you know, since we just met you today.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
No, please ask me. It's okay.
you're not
No,
gay.
I was in New York. I'm a professional musician, and I was playing salsa. I play salsa on the
Yes.
piano, and I was always looking at all those dancers, and it's beautiful. They're like wearing those dresses and looking
They're really
nice. and
sexy.
It's
Yeah.
it's suave. I mean, it's really nice. So I went to a class in New York, Salsa International,
Uh-huh.
and I was completely hooked. I went there 5 times a week for like a year. Just like
Oh.
I was crazy. It's like it becomes a family. It's like
Uh-huh.
it's really nice. Salsa is very it's very nice. Like all the
Sexy.
people would like go at the same place all the time. It's like you become a big group, and it's basically the same
Yeah,
thing
it's
here.
nice.
Actually, it's
And the good thing about salsa, you go around the world, even if you don't speak the same language.
Yes.
You-
But it brings you together.
Yeah.
Dance is
Yeah,
a language.
Yeah, and then you
Right.
can dance with somebody, and
universal language.
after you finish dance, you don't have to go home with them or anything like that. You know,
But
it's-
you did.
You don't.
You don't have to go. You don't.
I don't have
No,
to.
you
You
know
should
what?
not.
We're gonna
They
ask
have to.
Alvin about that when we come back. So
Okay.
Alvin, David, and Christine will have more of them when we come back with salsa. Don't go away.
We're back here on She Said. She Said with our dancers, Christine Hipe, David Sark, and Alvin Anson. Hey, before that, we have some presents for you.
Ooh.
Okay, let me see. Okay, this is some soap and some coffee from Classic Herbs Corporation. Thanks to John and Jay, and this is for you, and this is for you.
Thank you, John and Jay.
And we have to thank some people. Cherry of Tony and Guy, Chastin, TJ, and Wendell. Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
for
thank
making
you,
us,
Tony and Guy.
Pretty every week.
We'd also like to thank Dr. Levy and Dr. Anna Lansangan of Shimei Manila, and also
SM for our
department
outfits.
stores for our clothes.
Yeah.
And hi also to Mertbesa Pesas.
Wow.
So, back to...
Condom.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
What are you finding there that we did not put?
We're not big enough to give you a condominium yet.
Yes, okay,
So,
condominium.
just, yeah. Duh.
Someday.
Yeah, okay.
One of these
good.
days.
So, are you you're not gay, right? So, are you single?
I am single.
Why are you
Single.
still single when you've been here for so long and there's so many pretty dancers that do
Yeah.
salsa every
And you're a good dancer, you're a good looking
Yeah.
guy. You play in 2 bands.
Wait, you said he's good looking. Aren't you gay? Are you sure you're not gay?
I'm sure I'm
It's
not
not
gay.
that, it's not.
If you're comfortable with your masculinity, you can say a man's a good.
All right.
Okay. So, do you think he's good looking?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, kiss.
Kiss, kiss. Yeah, Christine, you have to put up with these guys all the time.
So, why are you still single? Why is it?
I'm very busy actually with my work. Music, it takes a lot of my time.
Yeah, but I'm sure you know they'll fall in love with your music and your dancing.
No.
I mean, how do you say no to all these Filipino women? And then you're
I
French?
don't.
That's just it. That's why he's very busy.
Okay, now that's
How do
why
I
he's
say no? I
single.
don't know.
He's single because he just likes many instead of one.
Kala ko men.
Many,
Oh, many.
Many.
Many, madami.
Many.
Madami.
Do
No,
you
I
speak
wanna-
Tagalog? Marunong ka ba mag-Tagalog?
That's
I know
why
a few
pala
words.
you're single.
Hindi.
I know.
Oh, no. I know.
The one you
Oh,
say
no,
in the
no,
car.
no.
The one you say in the
I
car.
can say, cool ka lang, pare.
Oh, cool ka lang pare. Oh, pwede.
I want to ask them, is salsa okay, among all the dances in the world, what's your favorite dance?
Definitely salsa.
And Christine?
Sing.
You, Alvin? Oh, I
Salsa-
would have thought someone
salsa
would
and
say
swing.
like the Argentinian tango or something,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Jax? That's like
I know,
so beautiful.
I know, it's so
Comes
beautiful.
close second.
a
My
close
mommy
second.
loves that.
I love
Really,
even just
I love
watching it,
yeah.
right? It's
We have on Sundays now.
No, I think you guys should tell everyone where they can go because you guys have free
That's
salsa classes on certain days.
Do you have free Argentine classes?
Um,
Argentine tango classes?
On Sunday.
On Sunday
Okay,
nights.
we're there.
Where?
Where?
JW's.
JW in Reposo?
Reposo.
Okay,
By
you
the
go
church.
there and you give how much?
No, you don't give any
Entrance?
money.
You just go there